Hi friends, it's Terry Stewart, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, located in Central Maryland. So I'm here today to share with you a fun fold with some new products. Well, I guess they're not so new. They're from the annual catalog that went live in the springtime. So I'm in my little dusty corner. We're having some house renovations, and here I am almost stuck in a closet. But anyway, I can still stamp, and I'm excited to share my project with you. So I'm going to turn the camera around. If you get sick, look away, because the camera's moving now. And as I move it, you see my ceiling and my big head and maybe my big light. I don't know. We'll see. And then you see my workspace. So let me see. I shift this a little bit that way. Or maybe I shift the camera. Maybe that's what I should do. Shift the camera. And then my workspace is here. And I wanted to tell you about a couple specials going on right now. But first, let me see if I can find myself on the interwebs. You see, I'm cramped here, so I have to use my mouse on this side. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. Okay, there I am. So, Stampin' Up! Is celebrating its 35th anniversary, and because of that, it announced this month that it's offering a join special. And this is a spectacular join special. I've never seen one this generous. You have two options. You can get 35% more in your starter kit. And the starter kit is whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want, that's what's in your kit. So option one, if you save 35%, your cost is $64.35 plus tax. Shipping is free, and you pick $125 worth of product. Whatever you want. Or you can get 35% more. So you pay $99 and you pick $168.75 worth of product. Fabulous deal. With both options, or either option, you get free business supplies and free shipping on your starter kit. And they're throwing in on stage at home registration. This is Stampin' Up's convention. They've been doing it virtually. So this year, they're all again doing it virtually. It's November 11th. And I registered. I paid $77 to do this. It's online, and the presentations, if you can't watch live on the 11th, they're available till the end of the year. And it's very exciting, very inspiring, so much fun. And you get that in addition. You're automatically registered. So, hey, if you have any questions, hit me up. There's absolutely no obligation. Take your kit. Never hold anything. No events, no nothing. It's yours. If you decide you want to have a Stampin' Up! Business, I'm here to support you and do all I can to make you successful. Anyway, join special, October only. All right, moving on. Online retreat. So World Card Making Day, you may not know, is October 7th. It's this Saturday. So I am participating in an online retreat. I'll be demonstrating on Saturday morning. The demonstrations actually start tomorrow, October 6th. Registration is $20 for one person. Invite a friend. $32, you split it. You both get a discount. This craft along will have 18. It's all on Zoom. It's via Zoom. You get a PDF idea file with pictures of each project, all 18 projects, photos of them, supply list, cutting list, and each comes with a private YouTube tutorial. So you'll be able to jump right in and have lots of crafting opportunities. Hit me up. There's still time to get into it. You missed the early bird special. You won't get the pillow gifts, but you'll get this PDF, and it's amazing. Now, Stampin' Up! Is offering a event on Saturday, the same day. It's 4 p.m. Eastern. But if you go to, speaking of which, if you go to my online store, you can Google Terry Stewart Stamping is Fun. You'll get right to that. And if you hit the shop now, and you can use this host code, but you'll need to do that for the Stampin' Up's free event. You can register there. You don't need to register. It is free. It won't be as nice as the one I'm participating in, But hey, it's a free event. Check it out on my online on my online store. Hit shop, and there'll be details about that. Okay, so annual catalog. The project I'm showing you today is a gatefold. So gatefold because the two pieces come together. Pop out because it pops out. Pretty nifty, huh? And that's from the annual catalog. And I'll show you all that later. I'll do you a little tour. Mini catalog went live last month. It's got a lot of holiday items in it, and I'll be demonstrating some projects. I'll be hopping on my Facebook Live, so I hope you'll keep follow me on my Facebook Live, and I'll be posting these lives to YouTube, so you might want to like and subscribe so you'll be notified the next time I post a project. So here is the stamp set I'm using. This is how I created my Fun Fold seasonal branches, and this is, I picked this stamp set because it had Get Well wishes and it had happy birthday wishes. And it had other things like thanks and love. This cute little bird, it's so adorable. And then it's kind of seasonal where it has leaves, it has berries, and it has floral images and some branches, apples. I just thought it was lovely, so versatile. So that's why I went with it. So, one other thing, with the new catalog, we got some new ink colors. So there's 5 new ink colors. Let's see if I can remember them. Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, Wild Wheat, Pebbled Path. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the other color? Oh, here. Let's just check it out right here. Boho Blue, Copper Clay. So this is the In Color DSP. Comes 6x6. It has a couple different patterns. You can see polka dots or dots and stripes and little slashes and what's the other one? Anyway, that's what I used on my project. So let me jump right in. And it's a little crowded here because I told you I'm in my dusty little corner of my, it's like a closet. It's basically my bedroom is turned into a closet. So I have all the pieces here, and I will post, if you go to my blog, stampinghair@blogspot.com, I'm going to post after this live. I'll post all the cutting measurements, but I did want to show you how to make this fun fold. So let's put this over here and bring in my paper trimmer, a handy dandy paper trimmer. So this is just a half sheet. This is 5.5 cut at 8.5, but we need to take a 1/2 inch off because it has to be 5.5 by 8 inches. So I'm gonna put the right hand side, so you have on this side the ruler, and I'm just gonna cut it at cut a 1/2 inch off. There we go. So we can, that's a scrap, you can save it, toss it, whatever you like. Now, on the long side, we are going to score at 2 inches. So I'm going to put it in landscape, the long edges at the top, score at 2, move this over to 6 inches, and then score again. Now we're going to rotate it, and then with the short side at the top and the left edge at 1 1/4, we're going to cut between those two score marks. So I'm going to bring my cutter up, go to that score mark, and move it down to the other score mark. I'm going to rotate. No, now I'm not rotating. Move it out to 4 1/4, and I'm going to do that same cut again. I'm going to cut between those score lines, 2 inches to 6 inches. Now I'm going back to the landscape, back to the long edge at the top, and I'm going to do some scoring. So I'm going to score with my left edge on 3 inches. I'm going to score between these two cut marks. So right there, and I can see through this ruler and just score there. So it'd be so then I'm going to move it to 5 inches and do the same thing. Score between the two cut lines. Nice. And then there's one final score at the 6-inch, actually at 4 inches. I'm going to just do the top, so from the edge to the cut line, I'm going to score there, and then from the bottom up to that cut line. So there you see. Now, this is the way I am doing it. I followed somebody else's directions, and they said score initially at 2, 4, and 6. But then you get the score line down the middle, and that you ignore. I just didn't want to score my base. I mean, you could put a piece of cardstock, and we will put a piece of cardstock. I just thought having those extra score lines were confusing, so that's why I did it this way. Alright, so we're done with that. And now we can start stamping. And I'm going to bring out, so we're not going to stamp. There's my little pieces of DSP that I've cut, 4 of these small pieces. And we're going to stamp on these white pieces and these 2 bubble baths. So this is a new color. So we have an in color that's Moody Mauve, and I'm using Bubble Bath, which is a new color. So it calls Bubble Bath, but to me it looks like bubble gum. But whatevs. It's still a really pretty color. Alright, so it is a gatefold, so it folds this way, and you can turn it over. And I put this little piece in here so we can, or you can write a little get well note. But it also folds this way or this way. So you have a multitude of ways you can put it into the envelope. But it's called a gatefold because these 2 edges come this way. And let's do some branches first. So where have I? Branches, and we're going to stamp them in this color Pecan Pie. This is my new favorite. Soft Suede was a retired, and that was one of my favorite colors. So now Pecan Pie has been becoming my go-to color. And I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper because I like to keep it pristine when I'm working on Facebook Lives. I just like to keep my workspace kind of clear. So that's what I'm going to do. So here is that branch, Pecan Pie. Let's ink it up. And I'm going to put it at an angle, like so. And then we can also stamp on these Bubble Bath. I had meant to do some of this earlier, but it's been so long since I did a Facebook Live, I kind of forgot how to set up. I was running a little behind. Let's put this like that. I hope you can see this. I'm going to line this up with the branch so it kind of continues the branch down here. And let's do a little bit up here on the side. And coming this way. I got ink everywhere, right? And then a little bit on the bottom. And honestly, I did this card. This was a card that was done for my stamp club back in May to show off some of these new colors and new products. And so I honestly, it's been so long, I can't remember if I stamped the branches first or if I stamped the berries first. So yeah, just figure out how it goes, right? And my club is actually starting the next 6-month stretch. We meet 6 months at a time. The first Tuesday, no, the second Tuesday of the month. And right now, so October is our first meeting of the next 6 months. So if you're interested in joining my stamp club, hit me up. I do offer long distance. So if you're not local, I will send you the kit, and you will be able to make the projects. I have a private Facebook group where I post the cutting measurements and ingredients, and I also share with my club members the inspiration, so you can go back and see where I got the idea. And usually there's tutorials involved, and you will also be able to go back and look at the Facebook, the Hostess, well, not Hostess, I guess, the Stamp Club. I keep it all in very organized on Facebook, so you can go by each month and see which projects we did. So if you want to go back and recreate something, all that information is on the Facebook club. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't. So I guess it doesn't matter which way, you know, whether you do the berries first or you stamp the branches and then the berries, because like this is just working out really well, I feel like. And we're gonna, the next step is we're going to add some little flowers, I guess, and Moody Mauve, the darker color. I had planned to do a little bit of the stamping beforehand, before I came live, but again, you know, it's been so long since I have been live that I kind of forgot how long it took to organize stuff. Okay, so now we're done with, that was Bubble Bath, and I'm going to bring in the Moody Mauve, and this little tiny, I don't even know what that is, like, is it a flower center? And I'm going to put some of these randomly on this leaf. Just here and there, I guess. And I'm going to try to do odd numbers, because for some reason odd numbers are pleasing to the eye. So there, I've done 5 on that one, and I'll do 5 on this one. A little bit faster, moving along, right? We got things to do, people to see, all that jazz. All right, and then on this one, smaller piece, so I'm only going to do 3, but keeping the odd number going. Okay, and now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, because I maintain my pristine area. So we have a couple people watching. Say, hey, I'd love to give you a shout out if you just tell me where you are watching from. Okay, so we'll do some get well wishes with this one. There. And now we can do the assembly. These small white cardstock are going to get layered, and I think when I did this with my club, the sample didn't have the back layered, and I decided it needed to be layered, so I've made that change, and I showed you the other change on how I, oh, is it going to come? There it comes. The cutting and scoring, I just thought that made more sense. So you didn't have, and you'll see that in a minute when we start folding that fun fold. So that's matted, and then we'll take this piece of white and put it on a bubble bath mat. Bath mat. Look at me rhyming. Yeah, I amuse myself. Okay. So now let's get out this piece. And before we start folding, I'm going to lay these DSP pieces out where they're going to go. So they go right here, like so. Let's move these out of the way. And oh, the other patterns, there was 4 patterns. There was stripes, polka dots, and hearts. Hearts were the other one. These little slashy lines, slash little, almost like chicken scratch. I don't know why that, these little hash lines. I don't know what you would call these. That's what I'm going to call them. Really excited about World Card Making Day. So I'm going to do my presentation Saturday. Starts at 11 a.m. And then that's the second set. The first set of presentations are on Friday evening at 7 p.m. And then I will be doing my presentation Saturday morning. And then there's an afternoon, I think 12 to 1:30-ish. And I'll be all wrapped up and done so I can, I registered for the Stampin' Up World Card Making, the free event. So I'll just see what that's all about. So now, we're going to do a gate fold. So that's a valley. We're going to fold both of these ends in the valley because it's a valley. And they should kind of meet in the middle, like so. Get my bone folder and crisp up those score lines, okay? And then we want a mountain. So we're going to pinch this inside, make that a mountain fold, and make the other side a mountain fold. And then we have that internal, like that. And it's going to pop out. So a mountain, mountain. So it's valley, mountain, valley. And then for the inside, you already have the valley, so mountain, mountain. And then you can take your bone folder and crisp that up. So let's do that on the other side. Crisp that up. And then these two center ones. And then that is our gatefold pop out. And we just need to put our stamped images on. This is the focal point that's going to go on the front and get well. And it centers right into that area. And then you have to decide which one's right or left. I'm going to put that one and that one. So this one's kind of coming from the right, and then this branch is coming from the left. So I'm going to put those on those sides. And just use some adhesive. And I actually saw Wendy, I got the idea from Wendy Cranford. And watched her tutorial, but like I said, I changed it up a little bit for the scoring, just because I thought having an extraneous score line in there, that to me confused me. So I'm like, well, let's just get rid of that and only score what we need and not have an extra score line. And then on the back, you have this area right here. We can put this piece, and you'll be able to write a personalized get well message. Of course, you could have turned this into, make sure it's going the right way, you could have turned this into a birthday card by using the birthday wishes stamp in the set, but I went with get well, just recreating that. So if you have any questions, hit me up about this card, about my stamp club, about World Card Making Day, or the Join Special. There is so much to share. Oh, wait. I did say I promised you a catalog tour. or maybe I didn't promise you, but I thought you deserved a catalog tour. So, annual catalog. On page 21, this is where you will find the Seasonal Branches stamp set, and you can see some of the samples that Stampin' Up! Has come with, has designed. This stamp set is available as a bundle. There are dies to go with these stamped images, plus some extra. There's some leaves. There's a lot in this stamp set die bundle. So page 21, and then on page 122, here's the Moody Mauve. There's the cardstock, and then the ink is right below that, the item number. And then on the next page, 123, is under the subtles is Bubble Bath, and that's where you can find the cardstock and the ink. And Pecan Pie is also on that page, the ink. And then on page 133, this is where you can find that in color DSP patterns, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, the Moody Mauve that we use for this project, and Pebbled Path. So, and then I'm not going to do a catalog tour for this, but the mini catalog's out. If you need a copy of the mini catalog or the annual catalog, hit me up. I'd be happy to get one out to you. And there is our final project, the Gatefold Pop-Out card. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified the next time I go live, and I plan on going live quite a bit in October, so I'd love to have you follow me. Check out my blog for all the details about this card, or look in the description below. Anyway, remember, stamping is fun. Stamp with you soon. Bye.